Today, we're diving into a topic that not only shaped the course of history, but also had a significant impact on what people ate during two of the most significant conflicts of the 20th century, World War I and World War II. We'll explore the challenges of food rationing, creative recipes, and the culinary innovations that emerged during these tumultuous times. So, let's take a journey back in time and discover what people used to eat during these world-changing events. World War I, also known as the Great War, brought about the birth of food rationing on a large scale. The goal was to ensure that troops at the front lines had enough sustenance, and that meant civilians back home had to make do with less. Let's explore what was on their plates. Food rationing in World War I meant limited access to staples like meat, sugar, and butter. People turned to alternatives such as margarine and vegetable oils. Home gardens, known as victory gardens, became a common sight, as they provided fresh produce. Recipes from this era often featured substitutions, like using molasses instead of sugar. But it wasn't all about scarcity. Creative cooks came up with recipes like mock apple pie, made from crackers, and flavored with cinnamon and nutmeg. This era also saw the popularity of meatless dishes, like Liberty cabbage, aka sauerkraut, and bean-based stews. Fast forward to World War II, and we encounter a similar situation. Rationing was back, but this time, it was more organized and comprehensive. The government introduced ration books and food stamps to ensure fair distribution of goods. Let's explore what was on the menu during the 1940s. Meat was scarce once again, so people turned to alternatives like fish, poultry, and the infamous Spam. Victory gardens made a comeback, supplying fresh vegetables and herbs. One fascinating aspect of this era was the creative use of leftovers. Dishes like waste not, want not casserole were born out of necessity. In the United Kingdom, the ploughman's lunch became popular. It consisted of cheese, bread, and pickles. A simple yet satisfying meal. People also got inventive with desserts, creating recipes like carrot fudge and wartime gingerbread that used minimal sugar and fats. Despite the challenges, both world wars led to some culinary innovations and adaptations that continue to influence our eating habits today. For instance, powdered eggs and milk, which were common during rationing, paved the way for convenience foods in the post-war era. The concept of victory gardens fostered an enduring interest in home gardening. Additionally, food preservation techniques like canning and drying became essential skills. As we conclude our journey through the kitchens of World War I and World War II, we see that adversity often sparks creativity and resilience in the culinary world. People back then managed to create nourishing meals, despite the constraints of wartime rationing. It reminds us of the power of innovation and adaptability in the face of challenging circumstances. Thank you for joining us on this culinary trip through history. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next historical adventure. And as always, feel free to leave your thoughts and comments below. Until next time, stay curious and hungry for knowledge.